Toastmasters.
Good evening.
I'm Debbie, major in Business Administration. And today I'm going to deliver my D3 speech. And get to the point is the purpose I have to achieve. Well, at first, I was thinking what I'm really enthusiastic about. On Thursday, I still have no ideas. And on Friday, I decided that I'm going to talk about compassion and sympathy. But the topic is too general, and I want to convey my message in a more specific way. So Saturday, I narrowed my speech. It shrank and shrank, and now it has become the size of a picture. This is a picture about a moral issue. This is a sad picture that makes the world cry. When I first saw it, I had a complex and painful feeling. In 1994, a photographer called Kevin Carter was awarded the Pulitzer Prize for taking this picture. The bird in the background is a vulture. As we know, a vulture eats dead animals' bodies, and this vulture is now waiting for its prey to die. In this deadly moment, the prey is a poor African girl. Now I want you to look at this picture carefully, and I have two options for you to answer my question. My question is, what would you do if you were the photographer, Kevin Carter, after you shot this photo? Option A, you would send the girl to the charity center. Option B, you just leave the girl there despite she might be the vulture's meal anytime. Please raise your hand if you would choose A. Okay, and B? Okay, thank you. This is what Kevin Carter did. At first, he heard the little girl crying. She was trying to reach the feeding center on her own, but the vulture comes. As a photographer, Kevin Carter intuitionally took out his camera and pressed the button. After that, Carter left. A few months later, the photo was awarded the great honor, the Pulitzer Prize. Carter got the fame because of this picture, but he was also blamed. People started asking that, Mr. Carter, why didn't you help that child to get food? How could you do nothing and just left? Or, where's the conscience of the photographer? Sadly, Kevin Carter committed suicide a month later. Under the great pressure the society gave him. And this is what he wanted to question the world. Why should I? I'm just a photographer. It's controversial whether what Kevin Carter did was right or wrong. We condemned him for leaving that poor girl instead of helping her. We blamed his inhumanity and we blamed his lack of sympathy. But on the other hand, there must have been 1,000 kids like that girl all around Africa. Today, even if he saves one, what about the others? People focus on what Carter did, but why not ask a more meaningful question? Where is all kindness and love? We have money for wars, but why don't we have money to save the poor? This is the message I want to convey to you today. The name of the picture is Wanting a Meal. The vulture and the girl wanted their own meals to maintain their lives. Some say that Carter is the real vulture because he didn't save the girl and he just wants to be famous. But at the time, when criticizers started to criticize Carter's selfish behavior, maybe at that time, Carter became that blind girl. And the real vulture is the society, it's the media, it's us. Because we kept blaming others, but we wouldn't take any action to show our compassion and sympathy. There are people who enjoy the luxury life. Well, in the other side of the globe, a starving girl is crying in the desert. Now, I want you to close your eyes and think about that question again. What would you do if you were Kevin Carter? Back to you.